Well, from the desert in Las Vegas, we are going down to fabulous Miami next weekend for UFC 299. It's hot, it's sweaty, it's humid, as will be the action for UFC 299 when O'Malley and Vera rematch. Here is a look at our main card. Of course, those two are at the top of the marquee for the bantamweight title fight. We've got Poirier versus Benoit Saint-Denis. Holland welcoming MVP to the UFC. Burns versus Jack Della Maddalena, and Yan versus Song. Those are some fire fights coming up at UFC 299. But Dean, let's talk about the first time that O'Malley and Vera met. It was at UFC 252 right here at the Apex, August of 2020. And Chito Vera gave O'Malley his first and only loss. That man is 17-1.
Well, according to O'Malley, it wasn't even a loss. But I tell you what, Chito Vera does what Chito Vera does. And that is find a way to chip away at you until you're hurt. And that's what he's done to every opponent. Even if he's not the better fighter, anytime he hits you, he does so much damage to you that you just start to fall apart and you break. And that's what you saw him do to O'Malley. He chipped away at that leg. O'Malley couldn't stand up, and then he just got on top of him and rained elbows. He won fair and square. I don't care what anybody says.
Well, sometimes that delusional belief where, I didn't lose, it wasn't real, sometimes it can help you because it's not gonna, you don't allow it to break your spirit or your soul. Yeah. But sometimes it can really hurt you because you have to acknowledge that that does happen and that is possible. And that, I think Dean is 100% right. That's exactly what Chito does. He just goes in there and he just wants to hurt you with every single thing that he does. He's got incredible cardio. He's a good wrestler, and he just walks people down and just throws hard.
All right, well, let's take a look at the co-main event. We have a side-by-side comparison of this one. People have been excited about this fight. Dustin Poirier, whenever this man shows up to fight, it is a good time, but he's taking on Benoit Saint-Denis. Now, this guy is kind of the next gen, right? 100% finish rate for Saint-Denis versus 76 for Poirier. Their striking defense pretty close to the takedowns, though. Saint-Denis with 4.55 per 15 minutes, only 1.36 for Poirier. And their submissions, though, BSD actually has the edge in that. 9 subs to 8. So, Anthony, what do you make of this matchup?
Well, we can talk, and we're going to. We can talk X's and O's all you want. What you need to know is Dustin Poirier doesn't just get in there with anybody. He needs things to get him excited, big money fights, title fights, and things that make him nervous. Benoit Saint-Denis makes him very, very nervous, and that tells me that this is going to be an incredible fight because Dustin Poirier believes that this guy was worth coming off of his couch for. Dustin Poirier is a rich man. He's got a lot of things he's got to do. He's got a lot of businesses. And he took the time because Benoit Saint-Denis has something that interests him. And I think it's the fire. I think it's the explosiveness. I think it's his fearless mindset that he probably gets from being a French Special Forces.
Yes.
He has the full package. He can do it all. I think these guys are going to light that octagon on fire.
And Dustin ain't stupid. He said, this is going to be 5 rounds. So now you have a decision to make. If you want to come at me hard, it's not going to work because now you might gas out. So you're going to have to pace yourself. Dustin's not stupid. Dustin is an extremely intelligent fighter. He knows exactly what he's doing. And it's going down in Miami. I can't wait. Mira mi gente.
But to your point, yeah, BSC is currently ranked number 12. To your point, for Dustin Poirier to say yes to a guy like that.
Oh, we can say 12, but he's top 5.
Oh, exactly.
He's
that's what I'm
material.
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No doubt.
Don't let that number fool you. That is going to be an incredible firefight. That is the co-main event at UFC 299 next week. Go ahead and order because you definitely want to see that. That main card is insane.